They call me One Take Reckles. Hey there guys, this is Reckles with WTBGold, and today we're talking about one of my favorite farms to recommend to new gold makers out there, maybe those who are looking to get a Brutosaur, and that is Primal Shadow. Now, the last video with this format showing you how the farm works, and then farming up just way too much of it, and trying to see if I can put my money where my mouth is and actually sell it, y'all loved that. In fact, y'all loved the volatile fire video so much that you tripled the amount of volatile fire up on the auction house globally. What? The bad news though is that you also cut the price in half from 60 gold each to 30 gold each. So as a reminder, keep farming, keep doing your farming stuff, but you don't have to undercut. With the 8.3 auction house changes, you will sell just as quickly if you just match whatever the cheapest price is. Okay, let's get into the farm. Primal Shadow is really simple. It's a Burning Crusade crafting reagent. You kill a Shadow Elemental, it has a 1 in 10 chance of dropping a mote of Shadow. You gather 10 motes of Shadow together, and that makes 1 Primal. And then you can sell the Primal. I wouldn't worry about selling the motes. There are a couple good places you can farm this up, but my recommended spot is Hellfire Ridge out in Hellfire Peninsula. The only enemies here are Shadow Elementals, and so you literally, the farm is as simple as just running laps along the entire length of the ridge and just killing and looting anything you come across. Easy peasy, like that's it. Video done, video over. Now, if you just do that, you'll get about 20 primals an hour here. But as you can see, like this is mostly just travel time. So the faster you can move, the better. And for that, I recommend this video that I put out on how any character can increase their move speed by 50% in 5 minutes. And also, I'll be putting together a video on how to set up the Shadowlands speed set. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for that and like this video while you're at it. Moving faster will take you from 20 primals an hour to 40. If you want to go from 40 to 60, you need to take advantage of how these guys spawn. These guys are quest enemies that spawn out of 4 different portals on the ridge. If there aren't enough enemies on the ridge for people who are questing here to be able to kill an enemy, then more will spawn out of these portals, and they spawn in groups, in packs of 4 to 8. If you spend enough time out here and you kill a bunch of these, you'll see packs of these enemies spawning out of the portals. And you can just AoE all of them down at once and then fly over to a different portal. Now, I can't really tell you what portal order you should be killing these in because that'll depend on your capabilities, your move speed, your class, all that good stuff. But once you get a feel of this zone, you will be able to go from 20 an hour to 40 an hour to 60 an hour. Right now, prices of these are about 200 gold a piece, which is kind of low. They've averaged about 300 gold a piece for the past couple of years, but as this spot becomes more well known, I'd expect prices to continue to stay on the low end, especially on high pop servers where they're already down to about 100 gold. You'll also get about 1,000 gold in just vendor trash here, and really none of the greens are worthwhile. There's 1 or 2, but nothing stellar. You feel free to just vendor or disenchant all the greens you get. So, as you can see, I really like this farm. It's good. But one of the things that makes it even cooler is its potential as one of the simplest group farms out there. With a lot of places, if you have competition, you're like, oh, no, competition, the spot's ruined. No. Competition here makes this spot dope. So you can put 1 person in front of each of these 4 portals. You actually only need 3 of them in order to get 4 spawns rolling. But having the 4th portal covered does increase the spawn rate. If you do that and you keep all the portals covered, they just keep piling out. And that's actually it. You just sit there AoEing at the portal and you win. It's so easy. Now, there are 2 caveats. One, the portals have proximity-based spawning, so if you stand directly underneath them, they just don't spawn, and it slows down the spawn rate on the entire ridge. It's strange. So just back up off the portals. Essentially, if you look straight down at your character and you see any purple, back up more. The second little tip with this, it can be really tempting to think like, oh, I'm going to party with this person covering the other portal. I'm going to go over and loot their stuff every 2 minutes, and then that'll double my loot. Yes, but then all your elementals will spread out among the entire ridge, and you'll have to run around the whole ridge killing them all again, and that just slows you down a whole bunch. So if you're only farming with 3 or 4 people, then just claim a portal and don't move from it ever, and that's it. That's all you have to do. You'll get between 100 and 200 primals an hour, which brings the spot up to between 20 and 100,000 gold per hour. But you can double your loot if you farm even bigger. So the advanced strats for this are, rather than having one group of 4, you can have 2 groups of 4, where each group is parked in front of 2 of the portals. And then you can always have one person casting Starfall or whatever on top of the portal. You can go and loot portal number 2 every 2 minutes and then fly back, and then y'all trade off, and your buddy goes and loots portal number 2 and comes back, and y'all just keep swapping back and forth like that. Your bags will fill up here, so make sure to vendor regularly. Okay, so that's the farm. 50 primals per hour solo, quadruple that for a group farm, and double that again if you're doing an advanced group farm. So, infinity gold per hour is all well and good, but does it actually sell? Well, last video I farmed up 14,000 volatile fire. This video I decided to one-up myself, and I did 17,000 primal shadow. I farmed these up across 4 different servers: a low pop, a medium pop, a high pop, and an RP server. So none of y'all have excuses for not making gold. Oh, but this isn't on my server. No, it is. All right, to test selling these, I set up appropriately named testing tunes and set up their TSM profile, made a new profile, added the items to a group specific for the testing, duplicated the default operation and just changed the posting quantity, and put them up on the auction house with this super basic 1-minute TSM profile. After 1 week of posting, I sold not really a whole lot. But honestly, I kind of knew this would happen because primals are a little volatile. Anyway, these sell sporadically, so I decided for a better results to sell for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, out of 17,000, I sold 11,000. 2 of my servers completely sold out. I had 2,000 left over on the high pop, and I had almost all of them left over on the medium pop. In total, I made 872,000 gold from here, which puts the amount you could reasonably expect to sell from farming these up at 400,000 per month per server. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you check out the prices and you don't think it's worth it on your server, I have another video that I did a while back on all the other primals. So either get out there and farm some Primal Shadow, or use this as a jumping off point to go farm something else that you haven't before. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking this video, all that good stuff. I hope you have a great day. Good luck and happy gold making.